All right, Shalom. All right, before I get started, I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem, Bakakorash. Double honors unto my apostles and others, a great millstone. Peace and safety to all the sincere Akim that's out here pushing this word in truth. And in all sincerity, shalom to you all. And shalom to you sincere sisters and new listeners as well. Back at it again. I don't have a title for this just yet, but we're just going to build in the spirit. And I keep seeing, I was just meditating on the fact that, this is where, this time that we're entering into is when the elect, will start to shine, man. Are you brothers, specifically you brothers that's been pushing this word, standing firm, going through all your trials and tribulations, tests, taking losses, every bit of it that you've had to deal with, that investment's about to come back. You're gonna see, it's an ancient movie at this point, but Karate Kid, and then Karate Kid, hey, Shalom, and and then Karate Kid, I forget the kid's name, but Mr. Miyagi had him doing things that he didn't understand. Like, man, why the fuck he got me doing this? He's like, oh, hey, you want to learn how to do this? All right, wax on, wax off, and he had him doing it. He thought he was doing petty chores. And it was frustrating him, but little did he know that he was being trained naturally to do something, to not even know that he was being trained for something, so that when it was time to activate it, it was like, it was ready. It was already in him. And that's what the Lord has been doing with all of us, And when I say all of us that are sincerely striving to please Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We've been put in situations and predicaments, uncomfortable placements, hot places, cold places, wet places, dry places, just extremes, to test our durability, to test out our, whatever car you think of, right? The car that you're in right now, or that you drive, or that you own or ever own, went through great tests before it was availably ready for the consumer to purchase. That used to be the thing of how they would sell cars back in the day. You would see the commercials for whatever, and this car, they have it, they have a Benz, driving through the goddamn desert and shit, driving up a mountain, a Range Rover driving up a mountain, shit that you are never ever going to probably be in, but they were showing you that the durability of it, the strength of it, they put it through test. All right, test of endurance. And that's what the Lord has done with his men, starting with his men, and you sincere women as well. It's all to build us up for what's to come. It's all about to start making sense. The stress, the hunger. You understand? Being hungry. You know how crazy that is? Think about that. Prior to me coming into this truth or the knowledge, I never really experienced hunger. I never really I never fast. I never did anything like that prior to me, waking up to who I am, But then you wake up to this truth. The Lord put you in straits, You may eat, but it may not be what you want. That's all testing your temperance, your durability, your strength, mental strength. And a lot of people have never experienced that. I watch these people, man. I thought about, continuing on from even with the lesson I did yesterday about being, these people are childlike. They're like big children. Well, think about how children are with food. You ever heard this saying? Your eyes were too big for your stomach? That's some shit you say to children. Children got a big ass mountain of food, and then you don't eat it, and you be pissed off at his ass. Why the fuck you get all this food then? I thought I wanted it. Children, you take a child and give them the ability. If you allow a 5 to a 12-year-old to eat whatever the fuck they want, no restrictions, they're not going to be like, you know what? I had something. I'm good. I just get a little bit. That's maturity. And Esau, the so-called white man, starting with the elite and this Americanism, American amusement park, has always been, bread and circus. Watch these people, man. I see these people, man. They graze. It took me getting older. I remember being from the South, you hear old people, old women specifically. Old women used to call other women heifers. And when I was younger, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I don't get it. I don't get I did not get the insult. Like, she's calling you a female cow. What the fuck? Until I got older, and then you really start to watch how Eve and these women eat. These women specifically Eve, they eat like, specifically the black woman. Really all of them. I mean, all these nations, these women in general are all the same at this point. Northern kingdom, southern kingdom, it don't fucking matter. They graze. They eat like cows. Cows eat all goddamn day. Just always chewing, eating. That one aspect in itself is going to be the defeat of a lot of people. The lack of control over your stomach and your appetite. That's going to destroy a lot of people. And the Lord has been taming us with that. Now, you can't eat that. I know you liked that when you was in the world, but you can't eat that shit no more. All right. So then you defeated that one. See, a lot of people are going to bug out in this time because they can't get the simplest of things. See, a lot of people, we always go to the extremes and stuff. You think the people out here that's going to really be bugging out is people that aren't getting class 1, class 2, class 3, however it's classified, level narcotics. Your mind tells you that it's going to be the crackheads and the heroin addicts that you got to worry about out here, the pill heads. No, it's going to be niggas that can't get their Coca-Colas. Sugar is more addictive than cocaine. Look it up. Sugar is going to, when people can't go get their sugar, they're going to lose their fucking mind in these days. When people can't get their caffeine in these days, the mind will take you to the furthest points of fear, but it'll have you overlooking all the things that you really, do you understand? Like food, the Lord helps us. We have control over our appetites through fasting. The Day of Atonement. I remember the first time I did the Day of Atonement, like, oh, we doing a fast? Okay. Man, I think they'd be damn near about ready to pass the fuck out. But then you get better. And then you get better control over your appetite and your wants. Hey, we about to go into the Passover, the week of unleavened bread. Right? Part of the week of unleavened bread is that you can't eat foods with yeast in it. So this is a week where you can't eat certain types of foods. We all love, listen, man. I love bread. I love corn. I love bread. Like, I love a good bread. I'm not gonna. I love pumpernickel. I love, you know, just the different arrangements of breads. So, but I also know that, okay, well, I can't eat that this week. No problem. But you know what? Your spirit, if you're new to this, that's part of the test too, because your spirit gonna be wanting everything that you can't. When you can't have something, that's when your body wants it. That's the flesh. Fuck you mean I can't have a sandwich? Matter of fact, I wasn't thinking about it, but fuck, I want a sandwich right now. That's how the flesh works. Damn, what you mean I can't have a beer, cookies, shit? Well, now that's all I want. That's all I want. All I want is a fucking sandwich. And put a cookie on the side. Fuck. That's the flesh. So part of being strong is having mental strength, having control over your flesh. All right? This fight is not the scriptures say that the weapons of our warfare are spiritual, not carnal. This is not a carnal fight. This is all spiritual. The fight is spiritual and it plays out in the physical. You are fighting, when you are dealing with a physical situation, you're really dealing with a spiritual situation. Yeah, 144. When a guy or a woman or a colleague or a neighbor or anybody is coming against you, and they have and you like, damn, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? And in reality, unless you've done something, because sometimes we can offend. It happens. But let's just say you didn't offend, and that motherfucker just coming after you. That's you're physically witnessing it, going through it. But there's a spirit behind what you're going through. Like, oh, that's why with us here, we'll be like, oh man, this man got demons on him, or she got demons on him, right? Because it's a spiritual warfare. Hey, Shalom. These people are about to go through the most extreme spiritual warfare. Remember the scriptures say we wrestle not with flesh, but principalities. All right? And one of the main ways that this devil gets us, listen, the elite, I've always said this, and well, I'm not saying always, but I've mentioned this before, is, hey man, the elite are kicking our ass. They are whipping us with a whip. Not physically. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how you know that we're fighting against principalities in high places, in wicked places. They're attacking us in ways. This is not like 1619, man, where Esau in the field whooping our ass and beating us. He beating us through his legislation. He beating us with fucking bills. That's what he beating us with. He beating us with bills. He beating us with, wickedness, like spiritual wickedness. That's what the fight is. So what has the Lord been doing for? 144. All praise Yahweh Shemi Yahushua. The Lord been training us. Sensei, the Lord set up Yahushua is our, as scriptures say, he is at the door. You know what I'm saying? He's the sensei. He's the master that the Lord sent to be the mediator between us, to get us right before the Lord come back and fuck this place up. So everything, man, heartbreak. See, for me in the spirit, and I say this with all humility, but I'm saying this to give all the glory to Yahweh Shemi Yahushai. Hey man, I done took too many L's in this to just simply, I gotta see this all the way through the spirit. This is part of it, being fully invested in this. Like, man, I done took L's. I done lost people. I done had people turn against me. I done lost jobs, lost cars, lost family members, lost loved ones, lost children, you name it. And it comes with the territory. It comes with the battle. But I don't look at it like it was in vain. I don't look at it like it was an evil. It was just, hey, I went through that. I experienced that. I felt that. I believe, okay, got you. And then move forward. You just proceed forward and basically you take the good out of it. You know? Sometimes the pain that you feel lets you know that you can deal with pain. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't know how much pain you can deal with until you deal with some fucking pain, man. Like, damn, man. I got through that. All praise Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay. You know? Yeah, man, can't nobody. And then that's where you get these scriptures like Job saying, man, I drunk affliction like water. Is it proud? Is it pride or pride? Was it proud of him? Was he proud when he said that statement? Or was he just stating the fact of what he's been through and he earned the right to be able to say that? Sometimes you earn the right through what you've gone through to be like, hey, man, all praise Yahweh Shem Yahweh. And that's what you read when you read the scripture. So through the spirit, that's what the Lord is doing for us. Your afflictions, infirmities, as the scriptures say, we glorify in our infirmities. Everything that you have going through, is a testament to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to give you the strength, to show that you got the strength. How you gonna know that you able to deal with whatever if you ain't never dealt with nothing? How you know? So the Lord always he just put you through shit. You might be hurt. You might be hurt. You might be in a mentally weak place. But you shake the dust off, you get up, a few days go by, a few weeks go by, months go by, it's fun, but really the experience of it is still there. You went through that.